Hey guys, Jason with JLS Public Safety, and got a package here I got from the old Amazon. So I've never really ventured into, I guess you could say, mobile power banks, or the little rechargeable power supplies you could take with you to charge a phone or a laptop. I've always just plugged everything directly into the wall, and I've never really needed it, or I've charged something off the car. Up until last year or so, I bought some GoPro cameras off of a friend, and they came in the bag, had a little 4,000 milliamp hour pocket something. I forget the brand name of it, but it's one of those little rechargeable USB battery packs. So the other day I was trolling Amazon and come across this one here. And it was on sale, and I happen to have an Amazon coupon. So let's unbox it and take a look at it, because again, I don't really know, I don't know much about them. Here's an old classic you don't see every day. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's a Queen Steel number 61. The winter bottom bone handles. I don't know that it's real bone, maybe imitation bone, but this is circa probably early 60s vintage. Early 60s knife. It's got the engraving Queen Steel number 61 on the big blade. Even has the Queen stamp down there on the bottom on the tang area. Didn't really say anything else. Anyway, this is kind of a early to mid 60s, like the old timer knives. Let's cut this thing open. I've never done anything with this knife. I don't even know, to be honest with you, I don't remember where I got it. My grandmother has given me some stuff as of late from my grandfather, who passed 5 days before 9/11, 2001. So it's possible this came from him, but I keep it down here. This little fella's down here on my desk all the time. It's a great knife. I may even throw it in my pocket. So, as usual, here's what we're after. This is a Feeke, F-E-E-K-E is the brand or the Amazon group I ordered it from. It says safe speed for iOS, Android devices. It is the type that's got the solar panel on one side, because I'm starting to venture into solar. I know that I've watched a few videos on these, and they say that the solar side of this takes forever to charge. But if you're in the middle of nowhere camping or just chilling, I guess some charge is better than no charge. I don't really know. That's what the back of the box looks like. The box looks good. Amazon, I assume they ship these in boxes because certain sizes are actually cheaper to ship. I'll save that box for a rainy day. So let's get this thing open. It says it's drop resistant, it's dust proof, and it's waterproof. In theory, it offers overcharge protection, high temperature protection, over discharge protection, over voltage protection, over power protection, short circuit protection, magnetic field protection. I'm not entirely sure what exactly all that goes through. I will try to do some field testing on this. I've been out of the video creation game on YouTube for a long time, so I'm not real sure. I use my phone so much that I seldom use the GoPros I bought. I usually use those on my mowing videos. If you don't know, I have a lawn care company called Smoke and Mohawk Lawn Care LLC. It's on YouTube as well. This is one thing that drives me crazy, is they send these super tiny charging cables. I wish they would send something that's actually useful, like 3 feet long at least. I've got a million of those laying around. There's a handy little user manual. It appears to have some instruction in it. This thing has a flashlight on it too. We'll check that out here in a minute. Oddly enough, for this being a generic Chinese product off of Amazon. The English that's on this little user manual is actually pretty good. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten something off of Amazon before, but it usually comes with just some insanely translated instructions or something. This is actually, it's pretty understandable. It shows you what the power indicator light dots mean. So no lights on is 0%, one light on is 1 to 25%, two lights on is 25 to 50, so on and so forth. It's got 4 indicator lights. You know, I'm not even sure how big this one is. It says it has 2 USB-A outputs, 5 volts at 3.1 amps max. So I would think that's going to put out a pretty good charge. I do play a few games occasionally on my phone, so sometimes charging it while I'm playing, you know, is kind of handy. It does say it's a 1.5 watt solar panel, and full charging time using a power adapter is 5 to 9 hours, depending on the power adapter you use. It's a USB Type-C 3 amp input for the charge side. And again, I want to say this is 36,800 milliamps. So it should be, that's bigger than my little 4,000 one. And my 4,000 one, so my GoPro, the batteries are obviously old. So my 4,000 one, it has kept my GoPro running for, man, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours maybe. Running with, that's using a full GoPro battery, full charge, along with a full charge on the USB power adapter. So here's this thing looks like. I got the orange one. I could have got all black. I usually do all black. I don't like bright colors so much on stuff I'm going to take outside and camping and different things, but this one gives a little bit of color. If I was to drop it in the leaves or something, hopefully I could see the orange. Seems like a pretty decent lead. It comes with a little carabiner clip, so I guess you could hook it to your pack or whatever you want to do with it. It does have a compass, and yeah, it says it's 36,800 milliamps. Solar charging is 5.5 volts at 400 milliamps. I'll be curious to see how long that actually charges, or you know, just a couple hours sitting it down in the sun, letting it recharge if I'm out hiking or something. I don't know if you can see that or not. It says the model number is YD-886. It's got some engraving there. Has a compass. Compass actually seems accurate, oddly enough. You know, it's going to be hard to see from the camera, but there is a bubble, so it's liquid filled. That's kind of cool. The only thing I don't like about this already, and that's not anything in particular, I'm tech stupid. So doing a bunch of math and trying to guesstimate how much is going out, how much is coming in, so on and so forth, I'd really like to see some sort of little LCD display just for some of us dumb people. Anyway, solar panels on this side. Here's the flashlight. You can see that. It's got 2 LEDs. Compass. Back side here. It says USB. When you flip that down, there's the 2 outlets and the USB Type-C input for charging it if you're going to charge it off of a like a wall outlet or something. I probably will tonight, since I just got home and I just got this thing, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to take it upstairs. Actually, I may just leave it plugged in down here in the office. There's a little power button on the side right here. It says if you hold the power button for 4 seconds, 1 locomotive, 2 locomotive, 3. Well, that was a lot quicker than I thought. But there's the flashlight, and that's actually pretty bright. I didn't read the manual yet, so I don't know if there's a low setting or not. Oh, you push the power button, it shows, actually shows, looks like it shows 5 lights. They said there was 4 on the manual, but there's 5 there. Push it again. I assume that does not turn it off. Okay. So again, it said hold it for 4 seconds. I've held it for 2 and the light comes on. Not too bad. Hold it for 2 seconds again. Light goes off. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how well this thing works, and I can't wait to add it to my EDC. I haven't decided if I'm going to leave this in my go bag in my car. I've got a backpack I keep just enough stuff to walk home from work if I'm at work or out somewhere. So I might keep this in the go bag and just keep my 4,000 milliamp in my actual EDC bag. I've got a 511 sling pack. It's a Moab 6, I think, that I carry with me into work. It's got a few little pocket knife and a multi-tool and a few things, and I keep a book and some materials for some downtime at work. I don't know that I'm going to keep this because all I ever really have on me is my cell phone. And that 4,000 milliamp, I'm pretty sure will charge my phone all the way and still have a little bit left over. So this may just go in my go bag, or I'll bring it along for camping. My daughter is getting big into camping and she's got a Kindle, a Fire. So it may be something we bring along to watch a movie on or something if we go camping. And this, I think, will probably charge it. It says it'll charge your phone several times. So overall, it looks pretty good. I can't wait to use it. The box is decent. It's printed. It's colorful. The English is actually correct on pretty much all of it. I haven't seen anything where anything's been spelt funky, or if you read a sentence it doesn't make sense because half the words are not the right words for the sentence. There's one or two words in there that are, I understand where they're going with it, but some of it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, other than that, again, it's solid. I mean, it feels like it's a battery in a case, like an OtterBox or something. I mean, that's definitely a solid case. I don't know how durable that solar panel is going to be, and that may be a gimmick. It's all in itself, so it's it's really going to be hard to tell. I don't have a way per se to actually measure what that solar panel is doing. I think about all I can do is I'm probably going to charge up a bunch of stuff, run this thing empty, or run it all the way down, and then I may lay it outside for a day. I don't have any trees here at my house. I've got quite a bit of sun to the south and the west. I may just set it up in a window, for a couple hours, or lay it outside all day, maybe on the porch or something, just to see in a mostly sunny all day situation, see how long it takes to charge. That's my only concern, is if this thing takes like 2 whole days to even, if it takes 2 whole days to charge it, that's not terrible, I guess. But if it takes, if you're laying out in the sun while you're camping and it's laying outside your tent, for 2 whole days and you're only getting up to maybe half a charge, I'm not going to be super excited about that. But it's, almost 37,000 milliamp hour. This should work pretty well for all I'm going to use it for. I might even try powering a little 12 volt or a USB powered fan or something off of it. Probably run a couple of lights. I need to look in here and see how long the flashlight will actually last for. I'm kind of excited about that. I think if you set that up, it's a pretty focused beam. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's pretty, I don't know, it's hard to say. I'll have to mess with it out here in the dark, but you could probably either set it up like that, which I prefer to do for light, and reflect it off the tent ceiling. I'd say if you have an attachment point like most modern tents, you could clip it and hang it and just let the light shine down. That's not terrible either. So I don't know. I am going to take it upstairs and plug it in though. I'm surprised it was as full as it was. I figured in shipping it would be down to about half. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm going to put all this back inside. Kind of a decent little plastic bag it came in. It was tucked inside this box here. I'll read the manual just to see if there's anything fancy or special. I wouldn't think there is unless they've got a, you know, a funky charging procedure, and it tells you right on it what, you know, not to exceed so many amps input to charge and what it puts out, which I think it'll take a 3 amp in. Most chargers for cell phones are between 2 and 3 amps now, so that shouldn't be too bad. It should handle it. All right, man, that's all I got. Jason, JLS Public Safety. I'll probably change my YouTube name. I don't do the public safety stuff so much anymore. Now this is more just kind of a camping and in whatever gear, prepper channel, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to say bye for now. I'll catch you guys later.